Okay, we replace a radiator. 2008 Chrysler Town & Country 3.8 liter. The plastic sides blow out and they leak like a sieve. Them engineers know what they're doing in Detroit.
That's right, they certainly do.
It's got to take all this stuff off. What we can't get off, we'll get the Sawzall out and we'll just start cutting through things till we get it done. Then we use a little bit of, what do you call that? Liquid weld. Glue everything back together. Get it done. Now he's taking the thermostat off after he drained fluid.
John, gotta get a 10 millimeter box or wrench.
10 millimeter box or wrench. Get the 320 series, will you?
Okay. Oh, nice.
See, learn to make the tools work for you, not you work for the tools. Oh, let's just see. Make sure the tools work for you and you don't work for the tools.
There you go, John. You can data measure.
What does your thermostat look like?
Oh, what, the new one?
Yeah, the thermostat just literally gets threads in. That's how you can tell if it threads in. You might thread in there and you gotta crank it. And we could use the water pump pliers. You could use the water pump pliers too, you know, Michael. Recycling our antifreeze.
Okay.
You go a long ways.
There's a taste a little bit. So.
Careful, easy. The funnel's coming out. Oh, you're getting full. No, that's it.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That's good. That's good. We don't roll it over.
That's good. Don't need more water in there.
You sure you can? Here we go. Now he's still flushing it. Just keep going, fire.
You think
taking it?
Yeah, is that there's no way that's filming inside there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
You were way back here.
No, I know this thing.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
You can't get closer to 12 inches.
That's good.
It's not even bubbling right now.
Stick it in there a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you got the skeleton case on, don't you?
Yeah, this is really a skeleton case. Oh, yeah, he's got the top off, the cross brace. Now he's going down there. Be careful on them Freon lines. Not much light. That's good. Good job.
Right, there's light on that too. Right there, there's light.
Yep.
He's got everything organized on the table.
Yeah, does he?
Oh my, that. You know that for the top.
All right, do I gotta take the petcock off? I mean the
Well,
guy here?
couldn't get much farther because the high quality, top of the line, $200 radiator, all aluminum, it's all tweaked. See how tweaked it is? It's all tweaked. And it's a different mounting setup. So, we're hoping once he talks to the manufacturer that they can explain why they sent this to us crooked, and the fins are even bent. So we're on hold. It is Sunday, so we can't do nothing. See, here's. It ain't right. This thing's up too high.
What? Is this something?
It's up too high. You got to push it in. There you go. Yep. Who makes this now, Michael? What's the name of this company?
Cooling Sky.
Cooling Sky.
Are you guys gonna do something about your piss jugs? Or
Yeah, look at that.
Do you need to keep track how many gallons you used or no?
Nope, I don't need. It's not my vehicle. It's Michael's. Let him take care of it.
How many gallons?
Anyhow, we couldn't complete the job today because Cooling Sky radiator was distorted and it just looks like someone, quality control wasn't there. We'll see how good they handle us. Well, it's about a week later, and he finally got another radiator because that aluminum one was so distorted. He just went with the original type with the plastic end caps, and he was flushing it because we got some cold weather. He had to put the old radiator back in, put antifreeze in to keep the thing from freezing because we got in the teens or the single digits, of course, So he had to flush it again, and now he's removing the lower hose. And one thing you can say about Michael, he loves doing this mechanical work.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm picking up because it's so dark down there. Okay, here's a nice radiator you got. Look at how nice they packed it. But of course, UPS punched a hole in the side and made a little dent in the fins, but nothing even worth mentioning. But I mention it because I want to. Around, you'll see where that little hole hit right here, and that's nothing. Right. Why am I telling you? You're the expert. Here you go. Here's some fun. See, we can do it without wrecking the fins.
That seems like uniform to me. Yep. Definitely. It's really good.
Duplicate that with.
Two bolts going in here. We got push pins. We got to tighten them all up, but evenly.
How's the job look so far?
This bolt here is kind of looks mint. I didn't even touch that bolt. It looks nice. Oh.
Nice job, Michael.
That's why.
Nice job. It took you 2.5 weeks to get it done, but beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Hey, you got that bolt in?
Yeah.
Wow, and you got the clip in the front?
Yes, I did. Yep.
What'd you do to get it done?
I did a little prying.
Beautiful.
Gently, and it worked.
Beautiful.
And that goes right in on that. Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good. That's a good angle too.
That'd be a damn good video.
What the darn stuff about the timing belt? Oh gosh.
It's got his little drainage tube here. Everything's in. Now he's mixing the 50-50 mix. Put GO5 in.
GO5. Do. Yeah, just a couple hour job. It's pretty easy.
Now it's just a matter of burping and bleeding it out.
How long does that typically take?
Just depends. Maybe you got the rear eating air. I don't know if that's drained completely. Probably not. Well, how long do you think it took you today? About 3 hours?
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah, but it's done. Well, the job is done. Now he's just bleeding it, and it's all back online. We go over here. Here's where the bad old radiator was leaking. Right here, right where the plastic meets the aluminum. Right here, see that? See that white garbage? And this thing really went through leaking. I don't see no crack. It's just, I think the rubber gasket right here where they're sealed. What do you think, Michael?
I think that maybe we should have pulled that off and replaced the rubber gasket.
We should have.
Probably would have fit back in there better.
It probably would have. Yeah, not an easy job. So when they say direct fit, do you believe that?
No, not always. Can't say I do.